Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make wafer paper peony without template. First, I will create 5 green central pistils. I use 30 gauge floral wire and divide one piece of floral wire into 3 parts. And then I use chocolate paste instead of gum paste because I think chocolate paste is much easier to work with. I color the paste with Sugarflair, Gooseberry, Melon, and a hint of dark brown. I just knead the chocolate paste by folding it again and again until the color is completely mixed together. Next, I will create the pistil by rolling a small amount of pale green chocolate paste into a little ball. The diameter of the ball is approximately 6 mm. And then I will shape the little ball into a teardrop. I need 5 pistils for this flower. I use a plier to make a small hook on the end of the floral wire and insert it into the ball end after brushing the end with some sugar flower glue. Here is how the result looks like, and you can see there's a little band with the pistil, and then I just finished the other 4 pistils. I use 30 gauge floral wire again and divide into 3 parts. I have 5 pieces of stamens as a group and then fold them into half, secured by the floral wire to make 10 pieces of stamens as a group. I will need 3 groups of stamens. And then I tape each group of stamens, just starting from a little bit higher than the bottom, and roll the tape all the way down. Next, I will create the petals. The petal size has been written on the description. There are 4 sizes of petals. I just cut starting from the smallest size to the largest size. The number of petals for each size is 6, 6, 6, and 8 separately. First, I just cut the strips for 4 sizes of petals. The length of strips equals to the length of petals. As I said, I will start from the smallest size. And then I just mark the width as 2 centimeters on the wafer paper, and then I fold the strip. In this way, I can cut several rectangle pieces out together. So, how can we know each petal looks like? I just search online to find out some shapes of sugar flower cutters. All I need to do is to cut the rectangle wafer paper in a rough shape, not necessarily exactly the same as the shape of the cutter. And you can give each size different shape, or just keep one size one shape, or one shape for all sizes. Let me show you how to cut the petals. Now I cut the first size of petals. Now I cut the second size of petals. Here I cut the third size of petals. And then I cut the last size of petals. I taped the 5 pistils together with floral tape. Just adjust the pistils when necessary. I like these 5 pistils to close up as much as possible. And then I take the 3 groups of stamens, and I would like to adjust the stamens direction outwards. I dust the ends of green pastils with color of Claret and stamens with yellow powder color. I use Sugarflair's Dusky pink and chocolate brown for petals color. I use the 2 sticks to have a little bit of dusty pink out and a hint of chocolate brown. The vodka is as the wafer paper conditioner to help to soft petals, which makes wafer paper is pliable to shape. Let's condition wafer paper petals. Normally, I will use the acrylic brush because this kind of brush won't soak with excess water. What I need to do is to dip the brush with water, mixing with colors, and then I will get rid of most water. Just keep the right amount of liquid in the brush. And then I will brush the petal two-sided. However, this really needs to practice to control the amount of liquid brushing on the wafer paper. And then I will use a veiner tool to weigh the petals and weigh the petal as cupped in. I will do the same way to all of the first 3 sizes of petals. That means I condition the petal first, and then I weigh the petal. Please use a ball tool when necessary to do the cupped shape. The wafer paper can be dry when you weigh it, otherwise it will be cracked easily, or it can be too wet, otherwise it will be too sticky as well as shrink. Let's create the largest size petals. It's a little bit different here. Number 1, you cut petals as previous petals. Number 2, you shape petal one side in and the other side out. you will need 2 pieces of this kind of petal. Number 3, use shape petals as outer petals. You will need 1 or 2 pieces of this kind of petals. All of the petal has been done. It is time to assemble the flower. First, I will talk about how to make wafer paper glue. You just add hot water to leftover wafer paper. Let it sit for about 15 minutes and then you will have a paste glue. You can see the consistency. It is quite thick. You can make a more liquid one, but that will take time to dry. I will add the glue to a strip and stick the strip around just under the bottom of the stamens. Brush your bottom of the petal with edible glue and stick just under the bottom of the stamens. We have 3 petals for first layer and then another 3 petals for the second layer. That is, we put each petals between 2 previous layer petals. And we find a gap between petals to assemble each petal, starting from the third layer. The position you put the petal on is quite random, but we need to start from the smallest size petals to the largest size petals. The flower is almost done. You'll find it looks like it will drop off. This is because the glue is not dried out completely. However, when the flower dries out, it won't be broken even though it is dropped on the floor. And then I dust the stamens with some golden color. This is how the final effect looks like. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.